Okay, this is a bombshell. Elton John is calling a press conference for today. He is going to announce his retirement from music and touring. Well, I should say from touring. At least that's what we know. None of this has been confirmed just yet, other than the fact that Elton's released a statement saying he's going to have a press conference at 12:30 on his future in music. Now, according to several sources, they all honestly believe that this will be a retirement statement, but only the Mirror in the UK is confirming this. Just moments ago, saying that it is a shocking announcement, and they're alluding to, with their article, the fact that this is a little bit of a surprise even to Elton John, who is calling it quits nearly 50 years from the time that he took the stage over at the Troubadour in Los Angeles. Now, what's interesting about this is he's released a video, and we'll put, links up and do the whole thing. And I think he's going to be announcing a virtual reality exhibit, which from the tech and Elton John fan side of me is like awesome. I can't wait to get into that. But I can't help but think how sad it is that he's going to be taking off from the road. Now, it's my understanding, and again, this is all like we're just getting this right now, that he's going to announce one last world tour, and then that will be it. That will be the end of Elton John. He's 70 years old. I don't know if you guys remember this, but it wasn't that long ago. He got sick while on a tour, and he spent 12 days in the hospital, 2 nights of which were in intensive care. It was kind of a big deal, and he had to cancel shows, and was in a lot of severe pain from what I understand. So it hasn't been really easy for him the last jaunt out there. And he's 70 years old, and his Vegas residency is coming to a close. So there's a lot of stuff to this, but we'll wait and see what the official announcement is. But from what we can see right now, and from what the Mirror is reporting, and what BBC News is reporting, and again, the Mirror is the only one saying that it's going to be his final world tour. BBC is reporting that he is going to be releasing plans for his future after his Vegas residency ends here in May. So the announcement is going to come 12:30 Eastern time here, Eastern Standard Time in New York. As far as the virtual reality thing goes, I love this because I've been talking about this for a while. How many times have you heard me say on this show, you're going to pick up your phone one day, you're going to be standing on stage next to Bruce Springsteen or Paul McCartney, or the Decemberists or whatever, whatever it is. Like, the way we consume music and see tours and live shows is going to change. The 360 cameras, the virtual reality, the augmented reality. Again, Pokemon, it wasn't just a stupid game. It was the first big step in this AR, this augmented reality world. And part of the exhibit that we're seeing with this video here with Elton John is him sitting at a piano and people literally being able to walk up and stand next to him at the piano. Now, the piano is really there. It's just the layering in of Elton John that you can only see through the goggles, if you will, or your phone, and actually in the video you see Elton John sort of holding up the little thing, the little AR goggles, and looking through them and being quite amused. So I'm guessing there's going to be some sort of an exhibit to go along with this announcement where you'll be able to literally walk up to a piano that's really there, and you'll see Elton John sitting. When you look through your phone or you look through the goggles, you'll see Elton John sitting there. So exactly what I said was going to happen is now happening. Imagine that. Imagine being able to, because it's one thing to see a show, and it's great to be there live and in person. But, unless you're a member of the road crew, you probably never had a chance to actually, go up close and lean on a piano and look into Elton John's eyes as he's performing. We'll never get that feeling. Most everybody, unless you're friends with him. But now you might be able to sort of see what that's like with this augmented reality exhibit. Where this exhibit's going to be, is it going to be traveling? Is it coming with him on this last world tour? I don't know. These are all unanswered questions. All we know is he's called a press conference, and according to the Mirror, it's going to be the last world tour for Sir Elton John. We'll wait and see. Boy, we're losing a lot of big ones this week, right? Hugh Masekela's passing. Neil Diamond with the Parkinson's diagnosis and him saying he's retiring from touring. And now a retirement announcement from Elton John. Now, hopefully everything is okay with him health-wise. I would imagine so. I think he's okay now. But it just brings up a whole slew of questions on what he's exactly going to say coming up at 12:30. Elton's social channels, Elton John Official on Twitter. And, of course, his website, eltonjohn.com, is going to be streaming the announcement live. So everybody will be able to tune in to find out exactly what happens. And, again, we'll throw the links up in all our normal social channels and everywhere else. That's your EHM Daily Music Note. Elton John taking that fun. Can we guess the puns of the taking that final walk down the yellow brick road? Elton John says goodbye to all of us on the yellow brick road. There'll be some stupid puns like that in the newspapers and everywhere else.